What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Pat, and this is part two of my case study, right? For one of my clients, which is a doctor, so I'm working a SEO strategy for his website. If you didn't watch part one, make sure you go check it out. I'll put the link in the description. Now, in this part two, I'm going to be going over why it's so important to have a keyword and content marketing strategy in place since the beginning. So, over time, once you start getting those rankings right, if you're doing the right implementations, you're going to slowly start rising in the SERPs, which is going to allow your content to be ranking very highly, which is going to bring in more traffic, right? And I'm going to show you my Google Analytics and Google Search Console data so you guys can see that if you do these implementations that I'm going to show you, you will get the results over time, right? This is what SEO is all about. It takes time. You're in it for the long run, right? So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright guys, now that I'm in my laptop, as you can see, we're in the handy dandy Ahrefs. And like I said earlier in this video, I just want to go a little bit more in depth on how I actually find and qualify these keywords that I'm able to create content around, right? For the most part, they're blog posts that we post on our website that are related to our industry, right? And I'm actually able to rank these fairly easy, which also bring in a lot more organic visitors on a weekly, monthly basis, right? Which could lead into more leads for your business or for your clients, right? So real quick, let's go into my Google Search Console, right? So this is the website's Google Search Console. As you can see, this is on a 3-month period. So when I first got on, you can see the clicks were like little to none at all, right? And this was around a 3-month period that we did these implementations, right? Month by month. And as you can see, we started rising, right? Getting more impressions, more clicks. Actually got 16 clicks a couple of days ago, which is not bad, right? It's a local business. Let's change this to the last 28 days. Alright guys, so you can see a whole bunch of key terms that we do get clicks from pretty much on a daily basis. And let's go ahead and do a comparison of this month and last month. So as you can see, we have a 89 increase of clicks from the past month to this month, simply because this month in particular, a lot more of our blogs started ranking higher, and I got a couple snippets, so it is bringing more traffic to our website. Our impressions are way up, which is a good sign. So we're pretty much up across the board. So that's pretty much what you want to see throughout your SEO campaign, obviously. Let's go into the analytics real quick. So I'm on the landing pages, right? So these are the pages that people land on. As you can see, a lot of these, most of them are actually blog topics, right? So we're getting a whole bunch of new visitors to our website from simply creating these simple blog posts, right? I actually outsourced most of these, right? Really cheap, probably around $10. But our top ranking blog, I actually wrote it myself, which is pretty cool. But yeah, you don't really have to spend much money as long as you get your keyword research right and you write a decent blog post, right? You still have to provide value for the users. If not, they're just going to bounce right off your page. So now that I showed you some of my analytics, let me go into Ahrefs and show you some of the keywords that we're currently ranking for, right? So as you can see, all these keywords on the screen are all different keywords we're ranking for. These are all topics that I did some research on and wrote some blog posts about. So let me go ahead and show you the company's blog page so that you guys can get an idea of how I'm actually structuring and writing this content out so that it ranks highly on the search engine. And I mean, it's nothing too complicated really. As you can see, all these topics, weight loss, menopause, obviously coronavirus going on right now, acid reflux, holistic versus homeopathic medicine. All these keywords and topics are related to our main business, right? Holistic and integrative medicine, which is what we aim to write content around and create content around. No matter what industry you're in, you want to look for these related topics that you can create content around that people are also searching for, right? So you can see hormonal imbalances, history of holistic medicine, what is holistic medicine, lavender is an essential oil, how does fish oil help burn extra belly fat, right? So let's just go ahead and let's check out this one, because this one's actually ranking, so that you guys can get an idea, right? So I mean, nothing crazy, just want to make sure your keywords are in your headers, right, and in your title. So our keyword is fish oil and belly fat, right? So we're including our main keywords that we're targeting in our title. And then you also want to include them in your headers where it makes sense, right? You want to make it look naturally. And then you also want to put related keywords like improves metabolism, loses fat, helps build muscle, decreases appetite, reduces inflammation, burns fat, reduces fat storage, right? So all these keywords are related to our main topic, right? Which is how to lose weight with fish oil. So as you can see, it's nothing crazy. What I like to do is I like to link out reputable sources on our blog post, right, to increase our authority and relevancy in the eyes of Google. So you want to go ahead and include at least 2 outbound links, and then you also want to include an inbound link, which just means that you're doing 2 links to outside sources that are reputable. And then you also want to link into your inner pages, right, whether it's your homepage, service page, or another blog post related to this topic, right? So this is going to help you rank higher, because you're showing Google that you know what you're talking about pretty much. So nothing crazy, right? And the way that I actually come up with some of these topics is, first, one of my favorite things to do is to look at my competitors, right? You see what your competitors are doing. So for an example, let's just do stick medicine Dallas. So go ahead and type in whatever keyword you're searching for, right? Whatever keywords you found for your business, for your services, products. Just go ahead and do a quick Google search. And what you can do is you can take some of these top 3 competitors, right, as you can see here, and then we can just go ahead, copy this URL and go back to Ahrefs. Let's go ahead and go to our site explorer. If you don't have Ahrefs, you can use Ubersuggest. It's free. I'll show y'all how to use Ubersuggest in a second, right? So just type in your URL, go over to top pages, and then it's going to show us right here their top ranking pages that are getting the most traffic, right? And you can take these topics, recreate this, just make it better, right? So here's a good example. Here's a blog post: what can cause a blown vein and how to treat it. So if this would be something that a service that you would provide, this would be a good topic to write about, because you know it's already getting traffic, right? You already know that this blog is getting organic visitors. And as we go through it, I mean, it's nothing too crazy, right? It's not even that long. Only has one huge ass image, right? Which is a pretty bad user experience. So this is an easy topic that you could go and you could probably outrank them relatively easy, right? I mean, they have a couple outbound links. Yeah, nothing crazy. Outbound. Looks like they have like 1 inbound link here at the bottom. No, it's not even an inbound. This website doesn't even have any inbound links. So you could go ahead, recreate this, go more in depth, and you're gonna be ranking in no time. I pretty much take this exact strategy and I implement this on many of my blogs. So let's go to another one. So this was actually one that I recreated, right? So let's go ahead and check this out. again, we have a huge image. So this is actually a topic that I took. I noticed how short this was, right? Like, it's not even like 200 words maybe. So if you find blogs of your competitors that are really short and are getting traffic, then that's an easy win, so that you can capitalize, right? Or if they only have one image, you can add 2 3 images, right? If they only have stock images, you can include custom images, you can include better sources, right? This is one of my first strategies, and so you guys can see what it is on Uber Suggests. Just type in Uber Suggests, and let's go. So we're gonna do the same thing, right? Copy and paste the URL. By the way, guys, this is completely free. It is kind of limited, but it'll give you a pretty good start. So I would recommend you to go ahead and learn how to use this tool. Same thing, right? Type in the URL and you go over to top pages. And then, all right, so yeah, we get a pretty good list as well. So you can do this exact strategy and it's completely free. Just go ahead and Google search whatever competitors you find, whether it's in your main service or for a certain topic that you want to write about, right? So like our main service is holistic medicine Dallas. You can take those competitors, or you can go ahead and think about some broader topics like holistic medicine, weight loss management, acne treatment, right? All these other services, you can take those and also do a quick Google search, find the top 3 competitors, put them into these tools, take these top pages, make them better, and you're going to be good to go. If you watched my first video, then you probably already have a good idea of some of the keywords that you want to target, right? All depends on what services or products you want to target. So once you get a keyword, guys, so let's say you're a functional doctor in Dallas, right? You want to target functional doctor Dallas, right? That would be a good keyword for you to target. So we go ahead and go into Uber Suggests, put it in your keyword ideas tab, and you want to go to suggestions, and you can always filter. I already have the filter on SEO difficulty 0 to 20, so it only shows us keywords that are in our range, right? This all depends on the domain ranking of your website. If you're a brand new website, you want to target these easier keywords in the beginning. That way you can work your way up to these more harder, more difficult keywords to rank for. So right off the bat, I see functional medicine doctors Dallas, SEO difficulty of 15, and it gets 140 search volume on a monthly basis, right? So that wouldn't be a bad keyword to target. So you can go ahead and click on this keyword, and it's going to, let me see if I can move this over, and it's going to show you the actual top 6 pages that are ranking for this, right? And then you can kind of do a quick SERP analysis to see their domain rating, their backlinks, how much keywords they're ranking for, the amount of social shares, as you can see. So you can kind of do a quick comparison to see if you would be able to rank for that keyword. And then once you found your main keyword, right, this would be a keyword you would want to target on your homepage, and then you can go and do the strategy that I just showed you earlier about taking your competitors' top ranking pages and create this extra content that's going to go on your blog post so you can get the extra traffic. All right, guys, that's the end of this part 2 of the case study. If you haven't watched the first video, which I recommend you do, I'll put it in the description below. Now make sure you stay tuned for part 3, where I will be going over the off-page SEO techniques that I implemented to be able to rank my client's website on the first page of Google for his money keywords. So you're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be very in-depth and very good for those who don't know where to start on your off-page SEO campaigns. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave me a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to your boy. It will really help me out. All right, guys, so I'll see you in the next one.